edition of News Review brought to you by Nnpcl Television. I am Odunwayo Adelere. Thanks to all our viewers, home and abroad, who are staying glued to WYTV. And to our sponsors, Nnpcl and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Nnpcl about juice with Nnpcl about mixture, about tonic, about bitters, about cool, about flusher powder, about energy powder. Whichever you might need, just send a DM or call the number 0701010854 or 081231433434. And for King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, they deal with any kind of foodstuffs you might need at home, be it sealed, unsealed, both in carton, in tin, or whatever you might need. Just contact them at shop number 2, Awolowo Makun Shagam in Ogun State. You know how we do it on the show. Bring to you news that made to the top. We're going to short commercial breaks to our sponsors, Nnpcl and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. When we come back, we'll talk on the one we should talk about, the All Speaks for today. You can as well join me in the comment section, or you call in on 081231433434. On Punch newspaper this morning, we have Port Harcourt Refinery, marketers threatening boycott as Nnpcl juggles petrol price. Terrorism, Finnish court sets May 2025 deadline for Ekpa's trial. Reps to probe 8.4 trillion naira allegedly withheld by Nnpcl. Akwa Ibom declares Friday work-free to honor governor's late wife. On Vanguard newspaper, we have no new PMS price released by Port Harcourt Refinery, Petran. Play 2, Mufswang declares December tourism month. Japa, no future in Nigeria, nothing will make us return, UK-based couple. On Daily Post newspaper, we have Biafra, sentence Ekpa release in Nnpcl Southeast stakeholders. Again, EFCC said to arraign Yaya Bello on fresh charges today. U.S. man awarded $1 million after wrongfully imprisoned 27 years. These are the news that made it to the top today. Let's go on a short commercial break to our sponsors, Nnpcl and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Nnpcl for management of power.
In the heart of Nigeria's bustling markets, where the sights, sounds, and smells overwhelm the senses. But in the midst of chaos, there shines a beacon of hope. King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, where convenience meets tranquility and shopping becomes a pleasure. Join countless others who have discovered the joy of shopping at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. At King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, we understand the importance of providing our customers with the highest quality products at affordable prices.
Here at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, customer satisfaction is our top priority. We're always here to help you find exactly what you need.
Whether you're stocking up for the week ahead or grabbing a last-minute item for tonight's dinner, King Victor Nigeria Enterprises has everything you need to keep your home running smoothly.
Yeah, welcome back from Bashard Commercial Break. That is our sponsor, Nnpcl and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. So without wasting much of our time, we go straight into today's business. And the first one we'll be discussing this morning is reps to probe 8.4 trillion naira allegedly withheld by Nnpcl. The House of Representatives on Wednesday asked its Committee on Finance, Petroleum, Upstream and Downstream to investigate reports from the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Responsibility Commission, alleging that the Nnpc, now Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, withheld 8.48 trillion naira as claimed subsidies for petrol. Money that you're supposed to use to pay for subsidy. Now you withheld it. What for? To use it for your own selfish business or what? The House further stated that the investigation will address the NEITI report stating that Nnpc, now Nnpcl, failed to remit $2 billion, 3.6 trillion naira in taxes to the federal government. A whole government parastatal is refusing to pay tax. Now you will go after poor Nigerians, people that are hustling to make it, and start probing them and start telling them that because you did not pay tax, we are going to restrain you from all this, we are going to refrain you from doing this. Now a whole Nnpcl is owing $3.6 trillion as tax. Why? What happened? Is it that there was no money generated? Is it that there was no revenue generated to the federal government? I don't understand. That Nnpcl could not even pay for tax. The committees were further directed to verify the total cumulative amount of unremitted revenue under recovery for the sale of petrol by the Nnpc between 2020 and 2021. There are a lot of shady deals in this Nnpc. There are a lot of shady businesses that are ongoing underneath that even those that are at the high level in Nigeria cannot even fathom it, cannot even comprehend it. Nnpcl, now you fail to pay your tax. And you know, the president of Nigeria is bent on taxation in Nigeria, renewed hope agenda. And you know, number one thing on his table is the tax for everybody that is working in Nigeria, whether a monthly earner, a daily earner, or as long as you are already doing something in Nigeria that is bringing in money, you have to pay tax. Now Nnpc 2020 to 2023. Why now? Is it until they start coming out to shade you online before you know you will pay your tax? This is the House, as the House approved the 2025-2027 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper ahead of the next week's presentation of the 2025 appropriation bill to the National Assembly by President Bola Tinubu. NTEF is a multi-year plan for public expenditure that set targets for budget expenditure and fiscal policy. They are designed to ensure these objectives are respected throughout the budget process. FSP, on the other hand, is a document that outlines a country fiscal policy and medium-term macro-fiscal framework. It is a key component of the annual budget process and the medium-term budget framework. Recall that President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday, November 19, 2024, transmitted the NTEF/FSP to the National Assembly for consideration following the approval of the Federal Executive Council. The Tinubu-led government set the oil benchmark for 2025 at $75 per barrel, with oil production projected at 2.06 million barrels per day. The government also pegged exchange rate parameters at 1,400 naira per dollar and a projected gross domestic product (GDP) growth rate of 6.4% per annum. Now, that the president has taken 2025-2025 budget to the National House of Assembly, and before they can actually say they want to approve it, Nnpc, you have to pay your tax. All the money that you actually brought in last 2020 to 2023 in the last 3 years, and of which we have failed to pay, we already did. No worry, don't sweat it. We did the calculations for you already, and everything is summed to $2 billion. Now the president wants to go and borrow $2.2 billion outside. Okay, give us the $2 billion. Let's see if the president will still go ahead to go and borrow the money. We can't have this amount of money at home and still say we want to have the effrontery to go outside the country and go and borrow money again. Dissolving into the committee also applied to consider the report of the Committees on Finance and National Planning and Economic Development. Presiding officer and Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu had expected the usual carried chorus from members when he commenced the clause-by-clause considerations of the 15 recommendations, but the minority leader of the House, Kingsley Chinda, changed the tone of the exercise. Oil benchmark controversy. Concerning this Nnpc, Port Harcourt refinery and all that, there is still a lot of talk on it, which even if we start today, come this time next year, we are still going to be on the matter, because it is not a matter that can be exhausted in a day, not even in a year. Because number one, Nigeria is rich in milk and honey, not in milk and honey alone, in crude as well. But those that are sitting in power in the crude sector, they are not ready to allow Nigerians enjoy this crude that we are talking about, because I cannot imagine oil money. We know how much oil money is in Nigeria as it is right now. So these people are so bent on it because of their selfish interest, because of their selfish ambition. They are not ready to say, okay, fine, let's just let go of it. Of every money that you recover from it, of all the gains, all the profits that you get on it, you still do not want to do the necessary things, which is not supposed to be. The second one here says, Japa, no future for Nigeria. Nothing will make us return to Nigeria. UK-based couple. I can imagine. Even those that are in Nigeria presently want to leave the country because of the shege and shege pro max that we are seeing. Because I cannot imagine, you say you are an indigene of a citizen of a country, yet your freedom is not guaranteed. Your day-to-day feeling is not guaranteed, and you are, luckily for you, you are in a country where they actually accept you wholeheartedly, and you say, expect me to come back to a place where I'm not accepted. No, we have many people outside the country there that they will tell us that don't come to UK because there's Pro Max shege that we are seeing. Okay, fine, you are seeing shege Pro Max in the United Kingdom. Please come back home. Come and see the shege Pro Max that Nigerians are facing. You are discouraging those that are home not to come, yet you are not leaving that spot that you are to come to Nigeria. Now this UK-based couple have actually come out to say the honest truth that if we come back to Nigeria, we are not coming to face anything, but we are coming to face poverty in square one. So myself and my husband, we are not even thinking of coming to Nigeria anytime soon. A Nigerian man who left for the United Kingdom with his wife in 2022 has said nothing can make them want to return, at least it's Japa for now. He spoke to Vanguard on why they left, what it cost them, and its current economic state. Recall that the government of the United Kingdom said between April 2023 and March 2024 it issued 255,000 visas to Nigerians. While these data do not cover 2022, when this couple left Nigeria, it gives an idea of the epidemic proportions the Japa syndrome has assumed. Recently, following riots in several cities of the United Kingdom, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery, assured the large Nigerian diaspora in the UK of their safety and security. The riot was sparked by the death of 3 young schoolgirls in a knife attack. Then they were fueled by misinformation that the attackers was an immigrant and radical Islamist, leading to protests being co-opted by anti-immigrant and anti-Muslim group. However, this UK-based Nigeria does not see anything for now that would make him panic and leave the United Kingdom. He told Vanguard, I left with my wife in 2022. It cost me about 10 million naira back then, which was huge. But it is worth it. I don't mind the sacrifices because there is no future in Nigeria. Although he preferred to remain anonymous, he told Vanguard he was a medical sales expert in Nigeria. Can you imagine? Somebody was, okay, fine, let me just close my eyes and just spend this 10 million naira and just leave this country. For how long do we want to keep saying we want to leave this country when we actually have leaders that are supposed to repair the economy? Somebody came out to say the economy is in shambles, and we have a lot of people lashing at him on social media because he came out to say nothing but the truth. Okay, now who is going to lash at these people? They don't have businesses in Nigeria. If I thought they have businesses in Nigeria now, it would have been another thing. They don't have businesses in Nigeria, so, and they are Nigerians. They are not even encouraging people to come to Nigeria. Those that are in Nigeria that have businesses in Nigeria are already living, they are already jackpot into their countries. If we are to bring out the list of companies that left Nigeria alone, we cannot count less than 50 already. And we are saying we want to gain investors, we want investors to come into the country. How can investors come into the country when the economy is not even favorable to those that are living in the country? We can only say we want to stay here in Nigeria if the things are actually favoring those. It is when those that are outside the country see that indeed the economy is favoring those that are staying indeed. It is when they're not like, okay, fine, I've actually hustled enough, I've tried my best enough outside the country, let me come back home and rest. But please, where is the house that I want to come and rest? Is it in this place that a $1 to Naira now is now 1,800 and 1,750 or so? The last but not the least, still on Yaya Bello's case, is set to be rearranged in court today over another case, 19 count charges today. If you remember vividly that yesterday, it was actually dragged to court by the EFCC on 16 count charges, and Yaya Bello said he is not at any point in time guilty of all the charges that was levied against him, which is lawyer Joseph Bodurin Daudu actually said, okay, fine, Judge, we understand that it is normal thing that if you are accused and after all the whole investigations, and they find that you are guilty, they have to charge the court. It is only the judge that can say you are guilty or not. But would like you to actually, my client would like you to give him bail, grant him bail. And the lawyer for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Nnpcl, has said there is nothing of such is not going to happen, not under his watch. Will Yaya Bello be granted bail? Why? Because if you grant him bail, number one, there are lots of cases on ground against him. Before we've not even charged him to court. We could not even find, we would not know his whereabouts. So my lord, if you leave him, he might actually be found wanted and we might not see him again. So the judge, Justice Mariana, said, okay, fine, the bail is not going to be granted. And again, he has to remain in the ESC custody till December 10, 2024, when she would be ready to hear the case. Now, ESCC has actually dragged him to the Federal High Court in Maitama again on another 19 count charges based on money laundering. I just hope today he will be able to tell the court that, court, I am not guilty as well. The first one, 16 count charges, you were not guilty. And I know your hope will be once I get to court, because even the image of Yaya Bello that was going online yesterday, that was circulating on social media yesterday, were the pictures of him just smiling, laughing in court. I'm not seeing somebody going to court and still put on a smiling face like that. His smile was so bright that I was like, okay, this man is so sure that he's not going to pay for any offense he has committed. But that judge has actually done a good one by saying he should remain in the EFCC custody till December 10. So whether you like, you smile, whether you like, do not smile, the fact still remains, whether you are going to be given special treatment or not, the fact still remains that you are not going to go back to your house that yesterday, and again you are going to face another count charges. So Yaya Bello, you have actually started, Nnpcl started like play 2023 and still date is still on the case. Alright, we've come to the end of news review today. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Xcount, on TikTok, on Instagram at Wisdom Yard Online TV. Thanks to our sponsor Nnpcl and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Till I come again on your screen tomorrow, I remain my humble self, Ojunayo Adelere. Just be good and be fine. Bye for now.